couple months ago, people were first picking these two. They get him in the last phase. It's crazy. I can understand the AA ban though, because this is a hero that you kind of...
And the Abaddon a lot easier than you would be able to in a lot of lineups. So even though he's gonna struggle in this lane, obviously, they can still recover by doing some 5-man Dota.
Okay. Well, pull back in the top lane. They're just stealing away some of that from ET. Throw an aphotic shield on him and then back out. As First Blood missed in the bottom lane. Holy Toledo. Old days. Not as good anymore, I guess, also because you don't get the armor from Tranquils anymore. But regardless, they're finding one in the top as well. But yeah, Yume caught. Are they going to be able to find that kill? It is going to happen. While top lane, they also take down the Abba. These supports, pretty high level. They have level 6 right now in DP, but now a little bit too far forward. They find the lift, going to be able to get the raise. The second one, the third, he's gone in an instant.
It's like if he gets 6, then they can really start to try to get kills because he'll have more points in a glimpse. I think he's kicking himself for the second point in the Thunderstrike because level 1 glimpse just does not really do that much. Top lane.
Now they're trying to wrap around now on a Crystallize, and with the Stomp and the rotations, they're going to be able to find their first kill in a while, and it's a big one. Clockwork. Blair will spot out the movements. There is still this rotation over a smoke right now. Level 6 on the Disruptor. They're looking for an opening. They're able to find Lil. Are they going to go for this? The glimpse back in the field, but they're not going to drop the Static Storm yet. This could end up turning into more if the rest of Navi stick around for too long, and Lil, he's going to go down here, right? Yeah, okay, they get the kill.
I too on Navi. Lil was sitting in the tree line there to break the smoke, but really nice reaction from the ET, just like instantly throwing the Spirit into the tree line.
Oh, and now mid lane, they found the DP, the silence there, making sure that there won't be any raises. Static Storm as well. Are they going to be able to find anything from this? The Rubik is caught, and actually he's just going to walk away. General does look like he is going to die. Maybe not. He's going to walk into the creeps. They deny him.
Maybe he just goes for the Disruptor instead, because he's going to hook one or the other. Or maybe he hooks the Venge to try to stop the stun.
Oh, he doesn't hook anybody! But they're not going to be able to find that kill anyways. And now the rotation's coming in. General there as well. Everybody here in the mid lane right now for the Radiant. Can they turn this? Can they find anybody at all? Looks like they might get one, but it is only the Rubik. And LeBron will fall, but they still end up popping Sashla's ulti.
Well, they do end up picking up...
also, maybe, as you talked about the Stomp, if he sees the Stomp coming in but can't get away from it, maybe.
Yeah, but the Force would do that. So.
Yeah. Oh, God. Doom there onto Abba. They got him caught. He does get the ulti pop, so he's going to be regenning this slowly, and Glimpse is going to be here as well. If they got vision onto Lil, pull him back in. The kinetic field ready to be dropped down. They didn't even need it. And Abba lives through the Doom.
So we mentioned the Holgers. Navi have yet to really do that 5-man, you know?
I guess simultaneously, though, in spite of it, the lead has grown to 2,000 net worth, even though they've been finding those kills. As the Clockwork hook shots in, and now they're going to be able to find themselves the ET. Can they bring them down in time? Looks like the answer is going to be yes. They won't find any more here, though, as Yume is running away. Oh, no, swap back in. All right, are they trying to fight this one? They have Static Storm available as well. The rest of the Radiant shows up here. If they can get vision, they might be able to find a glimpse. They do, and they pull back in Crystallize. There's going to be the catch with the kinetic field. Crystallize is going to go down as well. Forward position, but he is going to back again. Does have that blink dagger, too, for more effective escape. Although the hook shot comes in. Got him caught here. He can blink away in a second and maybe go for the TP out, and it looks like they're going to be able to get him, though. Interrupted, gone and dead.
Yeah, it was a nice attempt. That's the, with like Radiance Shiva's builds, because you just go in and then you pop your ulti, do a ton of damage, and then blink away. Oh, nice catch here on the Crystallize.
Saving that Static Storm as well. They want to go for it. The Eul Scepter working, and actually it ends up getting him out of there, but not for long as the Static Storm still chasing, and the boosts, everything else. He's getting healed up, actually. Razor's going to live through it. And now Radiant, maybe they've gone a little bit too far as they're going to be able to find this. The Abba ulti used from the Rubik as well, so he can stand in front of everybody. BKB pop for Dindy is going to try and chase this down. It looks like Venge will escape, but DP will not. And the Stomp interrupted as well. 3 dead. Dendi finding it all. Regardless, it's 20 minutes in, and Navi, after that fight, are with a 6,000 gold lead.
Yeah, I mean, they were farming a bit better the whole time. Gonna see a bit of a catch here on a general. Not sure if they want to commit to this.
A little bit awkward. They're also chasing on the other. Nice hook away, but the glimpse is going to pull him back in, and LeBron shows up. They could maybe think about turning that onto the Disruptor. The other side of the fight, Dendy ends up being brought down. Now General is caught. Can they bring down any of these other heroes? Crystallize turning, wanting to find something, but not able to Yules away from that one. Still on cooldown. The long duration stomp, the right clicks, the magic missile. They find the kill. And Navi again gonna be punished. They're just fully committing right here for the kill on the ET, but he's not even gonna go down. You see that the ghosts are there as well. And they go for this fight. Meanwhile, Doom is up there to the north, and Roche falling down lower. Thinking about going in for it, ends up hooking over to the side of it instead. And are they trying to take this fight with the Aegis already there? They drop down the Static Storm. It's there onto Razor as well. General is going to be able to walk away from this one, still alive. So far, the Disruptor is dead, and they've already had to use the Aegis. Maybe more? They're looking to chase this, but no glimpse, obviously, on the Dire to be able to find any type of initiation. Crystallize on the low ground, gets the Yule Scepter, the turnaround. Dendy gonna pop BKB. Requiem comes out. It's not really doing all that much damage, though. And still walking forward for the Venge, the Shadow Blade to get away. They're not going to catch
it with how they want to do things. They are smoked up real close to Lil, though. Didn't break the smoke yet.
There's the glimpse, pulls him back in, able to find that stomp. Now the rest of the Dire thinking about going away because they do not want to get caught. There's a quick turn there, thinking about fighting, but against so much damage. So the Siege is coming in from the Radiant. How do they defend against this? More plasma spam. They pull back in slozhniy for the moment. Hook shot into the back lines. Nice play by General. He's able to get the pushback, but then going to be pushed away afterwards as well. And the blink out from Abba, maybe going to be able to find a chase here. Got minus armor, and it looks like he is going to fall. But the rest of the Dire, or rather Radiant, backing away. And he always feels like he plays on those initiators. The Bat Rider, the Clockwork, Beastmaster. These are his types of heroes. Navi, bottom lane, will get Lil slept, but now the Siege is coming from them, knowing Exorcism still on cooldown, about a minute. So Navi hitting the tower, they're able to find a stun. He does still have BKB and Force Staff away as well. A silence onto 3 as they're still thinking about chasing. Disruptor has Glimpse available, is going to pull back in 1. That's a kill onto LeBron. The Earth Splitter connects onto Lil. And Navi realizing that it might be a bit too far for them. They actually dropped the ward up on the high ground as well. So now they see everybody. The Abba's in the midst of them. He needs to run away as well. They have another glimpse in 1 second if they want to go for it, trying to maintain that vision with the ET. It's just right outside the range and isn't able.
Stuff who was already pushing the lane, and then, yeah, full TP back from SM to go for the defense.
Abba has a TP as well, so he can get into this fight if they need to, but the DD is there, and the pressure going to be mounted. They take down the tower. Now retreating. The scary part is that they don't realize that other ward is right behind him, but came in as the Venge still looking for an opening onto somebody. General still hiding out in the trees. Are they thinking about taking this fight? They spot him. Oh, they get vision. Did they? Hook shot in, push back. They're able to catch now onto 1. The blink forward, Apodic Shield, keeping alive that Abaddon. And there's the Requiem. They're actually able to swap to interrupt it. But now can he get it onto anybody else? It doesn't look like a BKB pop. Venge doing a ton of damage. They take down that Rubik, and now looking for more. Crystallize, trying to bring down this Disruptor. He does already have used Static Storm, and that's going to be ET falling here as well. A triple kill for Crystallize. slozhniy also getting ran down here. They have Cogs back up in 2 seconds as he tries to hide in the trees. It was never going to be enough, though, as they chase him down and most likely kill him off. 5 dead. Navi strike back in a big one and just destroy all that momentum. There are a couple of wards around the map right now for the Radiant, but they're not really in a position where it's scouting out much of the Dire. And Evil Scepter again. Razor is not going to get initiated upon. And with that, it looks like it's instead going to be the Disruptor that goes down, and Dendy still hitting away at them here as you got initiated on, but they did not know what they were coming after as more go in their direction. The stomp, they're able to find the Venge. Oh god, they don't hit the hook shot though, but the Cogs push back onto 2, and now that's going to be ET dead. Most likely this Venge is going to die a second time, popping that ulti, but the BKB comes out. Now they'll walk away, and the Static Storm it down, but it doesn't really catch on to absolutely anybody at all. And well, looking for a follow-up here. Dendy's starting to fall down low. They get the Doom on DP. She did get her Ghosts off though, and as you mentioned, that Apodic Shield is there to keep her alive. But now Navi can just back out. They just run away. Crystallize. Oh, they get the swap. So they do get 1 kill there on the Razor after taking down the Rubik. But the rest of Navi
have to take a team fight. you know, against Navi's lineup to win. Because they're not just going to let you rat them to death. It's not going to happen, so...
Oh, swap into Static Storm. That's a nice play.
Nice.
And now the turnaround swap. Oh, Rubik, he made the play. They pull back in. Crystallize. He pops the BKB. Dendi pops his BKB. They turn to fight slozhniy. Are they going to be able to bring him down? The 4th step away. Doom is there onto DP, but the Ghost is still going. They're trying to take him down low, and Crystallize almost dead. Eul Scepter stayed alive just barely, and he is eventually going to fall. Death Prophet is still living. Now the walk away. Static Storm, rather Kinetic Field, is still down. It's catching these heroes, but do they have the damage that they need? Dendi trying to run. The blink out. The Doom is war. Sick one. I saw him lay down the Static Storm. I was like, what are they doing? I was like, oh god, it's awesome. Yeah, very, very cool stuff. Hook shot in though, and now just trying to take a walk through the woods. We're gonna be punished. He walks into your lane and says, deal with me. He does only have a 5-second BKB. They have Static Storm again available if they want to use it, and there's the swap back in. They pull him in. Can they take him down? They use Howl this time. Nowhere for Dendi to go, and they manage to find that kill. And now Lil trying to turn it. He actually blinked into the Earth Splitter. The slozhniy, Eul sceptered up and walking away. They buy back on Dendi, realizing that there is no other answer, but he has a long way to walk right now. As LeBron rooted. Are they going to try and go again? What? The buyback. Dubious.
No, it's Roshan. That's why I bought back. 30 seconds. And not popped Ghost yet, and that would have been a Rosh that they would have taken for sure. So now they just want to pressure the lanes. They're probably not going to go for OK.
Static Storm on 20 seconds. Still General chasing this one. They've already taken down the ET, and they're going to try and get the glimpse away, but he's dead.
I was going to say, I don't think Navi's going to try to siege the high ground right now, because obviously the lanes aren't pushed enough, but, you know, so yeah, really nicely done. They're going to give him the Aegis, no more swap shenanigans. They got double buyback, and they, oh no.
Yep, they had vision. He does still have his blink away in a second here, but the Eul Scepter lift up, is he actually going to be able to blink out of there? He does manage to get that one off. Another Eul Scepter lift up, trying to walk away. Nowhere left to go though, and slozhniy dead. Buys back now because they know.
Yeah, this SF hits for 450 damage and has almost 3000 HP. You gotta have some way to deal with this. They're not gonna buy back on the Disruptor. Looks like they're okay sacking one lane, but keep in mind the bottom also does not have a tier 3.
Very scary. And Octarine Core coming in for the Abaddon though, and he is level 25. So shield currently healing up 425 HP is there's going to be one down. Now looking for the turn. They find the sleep, trying to deal whatever damage that they possibly can. Dendi down to half HP. Still holding on to Satanic. They swap back in the Razor. They get the ability. Seals it again. LeBron Dota makes it happen for his team. Dendi now trying to heal up from this one. His BKB has already been popped. Satanic down as well. The Doom comes out. The one to DP, and she is gone in an instant. In slozhniy here, just trying to salvage whatever he possibly can, but even General's trying to take them down. The buyback onto 2. They are going to be able to have a glimpse, and BKB down for Dendi. Do they get vision? Wait, though.
Yeah, that just goes to show again, like the itemization on Navi, how tanky this Doom is. He's got 30-something armor, you know, depending on if he's standing next to a hero that has like AC or not. And it's just all physical damage on this Radiant team. Like slozhniy is eating some spells right now, but how much can they hold?
Static Storm down again, but Crystallize got the BKB off a little bit too late on the call, and now Navi with nothing really stopping them at all. They do manage to bring down that Rubik, but now looking for more. Dendi might actually go down. No, he hits a pop of the Satanic, turns to fight, back up to full HP. How can I doubt the guy? And he takes down everybody. The last one left is going to be the DP, but GG cold with a Dendi Ultra.
I gotta say, that was a much more exciting game than I was expecting. You know, that's my bad for underestimating SM, but they showed some pretty cool stuff. Game right now, SM, because you got nothing that's good against Tinker.
I really think they need Nyx, but like the levels, try laning. So.
Yeah, so I guess it was kind of a dodge, kind of a better matchup, I guess, for the TB instead of the Death Prophet, but oh my god, he is getting smashed.
Whoa! And Lil is going to end up going down for the cause, but nonetheless, that's a first blood going over to the ET.
That was a crazy amount of damage. I think he hit the neutrals. No, he didn't hit the neutrals. They're at 100% life. Oh, man, he did way more damage than I thought he would. I guess it's the Lunar Blessing, too. Can't discount that. The extra 14 damage. That boy just got stapled, though. That was a lot of deeps.
And in the meantime, too, I mean, it's going to be a trade of farm matchup in the top lane, as Lil is going to land a stomp mid. Are they going to go for something here? Dendi does have rockets, missile, and laser back up again. Not going to be enough to find that. Go for maybe a double stack action here. See if he does it. Has the spirit there as well. Pulls it down to the south. Meanwhile, the rotation forward to Dendi deals some damage there to him as well.
Yeah, the mid lane's doing alright so far for SM. They're getting the TB farm. That's what matters. And even though it's a dual lane bot and they're sharing EXP a bit, the Death Prophet is getting a couple of CS, like only one behind the Luna, so... Oh, mid.
Oh, God. Look at the damage.
Oh,
although Dendi, though, they managed to find this. He is almost dead and is going to fall. Big pickup.
Might just have it on quick buy. I think that you... Maybe he feels like he needs the Blades of Attack because of Atrophy. It's kind of hard to say right now, but yeah. This lane, it does get easier for the Omni as he gets levels.
Ume taking the punches with that Orb of Venom. He goes down. Lil is just careful. The rotation in from the ET. They don't find the stomp there. But Firestorm, it is a lot of damage. And, well, slozhniy still running away. He's taking those punches. Has stick charges available. Purification trying to walk out of here. And Firestorm damage just to get outside the range of it. Just barely living. But the Spirit is going to be there. And that means...
Oh, this is really sick from Navi. They get the Underlord TP in the bottom lane with the Luna, and they have the cart wave at the same time. This is... I was scratching my head going, why did General skill Dark Rift at level 6? Oh, they're going to lose the Brahma maybe.
Stomp is there, though. And no, nothing else. I thought Luna might be close enough to ulti, but she's only level 4 right now. Oh my god. Lil does a lot of damage.
Yo, protect the cart, Navi, please.
Impale onto 2. Cryptstorm there as well. But need to be careful here. Firestorm damage. General is just a monster. Walking at people. And the cart lives on just about 50 HP.
I haven't seen the Dark Rift used that way very often. Yeah. And most of the time, Underlord players, they skip it, you know? They don't even get the skill, but General might be dead here for it, though.
Yeah, no Dark Rift, and, well, he's going to throw out one more of those. Spike Carapace, just for good measure, because why not? Like, it is a lot of resources. It also means that Omni Knight basically gets a lot of free time to himself. But as that's going on, they rotate in with the Vengeful Spirit and the Luna. Another kill on the mid lane as they're able to take down Dendi. slozhniy still living here, has Purification. So he is not, but it's still a ways away before they're going to be able to find that Luna. And she does have level 6 now, so you got to be careful about this. As there's going to be the follow-up. There's the Impale turnaround, and Luna gone.
Yeah, that was a really nice setup there. They get the heal bomb as well. And now your TB is now the highest like overall CS. He's just below General on net worth, who I would say probably had the actual easiest lane.
Yeah.
But yeah, the start so far has been great, and they're gonna get a kill or 2 on Lil.
Very well played there, and Dendi's still looking to get to...
You know that the main reason you pick the hero is to counter Tinker, and Carapace can be used from real far away.
Oh, wow. They're moving forward for this. DP kind of in no man's land, but the rest of the heroes are here as well. They're going to start to spam out those missiles. They have the pipe just finished now as well for the Underlord, and Eclipse not going to hit onto anybody.
Oh, dear.
They can go back in here. slozhniy running away right here. Purification is available as well. They're chasing on the other side. DP still doing a lot of damage to LeBron, and he's going to go down. The Metamorphosis out as they want to finish off this stack. But Nyx Assassin in the area, and Pale is set up. Could take them all down. Dendi, he's going to be there as well. Do they decide to go on him? They're thinking about it. Impale connects only onto 1, though. And now the Pit of Malice down. Sunder comes out, though, in general. This is so freaking low. The heal bomb is going to take him down. Lil also running. They had all the vision in the world, and Crystallized left alone and killed off. Radiant are going to lose, or rather, Die are going to lose just about everybody.
They were a team fight, and, you know, if that's successful, maybe Roche is on the menu.
By Carapace to start this all off. They hit the Impale. 2 heroes are here, though. Lil thinking about turning this one. They're able to swap General away, keeping him alive. Earth Splitter's going to come out as well. They root the Rubik in the Pit of Malice, and he is gone in an instant. taken down so rapidly, and now Dendi has shown up as well. They found this DP. Yule Scepter is going to be there, but I don't think it was ever... Oh, maybe? Repel, the turn, the Impale, it's going to be there. He needs to be careful about Repel wearing off, and the Yule Scepter, as it doesn't end up hitting.
And like control the map for as long as you can, and then overwhelm them with like net worth lead and experience lead. That would be like the methodical ideal way to win, I feel.
Oh, nice play there. They're going to take down the Luna while she has a haste rune.
So we've got a 4K lead on the Radiant team. I like this time around, Chachlo's not skipping the Radiance, dude. He's getting it.
He knows what he wants. Repel TP away while this is happening. Bottom lane is pushing. And they're going to kind of come and defend it, it looks like. Is this really the play that they want? Dendi's caught here. They swap him out, but that just means he's in range for the Metamorphosis TB to take him down. Earthsplitter's through, but they are chasing this down. Lil is dead as well. SM just stream forward.
It's nice just to give the information, though, knowing where the heroes are. They see General.
Malice down. Impale's going to be there. And poor old General, he just wanted to go somewhere else, and gonna get ran down here. Does not have a force set, swap away, and that just means that it's gonna be Venge going down as well, as they're still chasing here. He has another Impale. General gets stunned, but they're not even gonna worry about it. All right, well, tower is starting to fall already, and Glyph already used. This is gonna be a dead tier 3 tower, and possibly more depending upon how this all ends up working out. There's going to be the used pull back in. Now the Impale is there, so they end up losing the Nyx Assassin. Navi still taking some damage, but fine. That was a lot of damage from the reflection.
It did have, but they just got dismantled by like the movement so far of SM, and they keep losing these heroes. And again, Crystallize is spotted because he's got a Nyx on his head, and he can't TP either. It's just on cooldown, so he's just dead. I mean, this has literally been the story the entire game. The SM are moving around the map with a handful of heroes, and more farmed. Like, oh baby, that is a farmed on me.
He is feeling good about himself. The days of getting out CS are far behind him. Swap, but that's going to be an Impale nonetheless. Yule Scepter, LeBron Dota in trouble as the DP walks forward, daring them to come and try and contest with this, although the reflection is out. My god, he's going to do so much damage. He's gone as well. Luna is almost dead by virtue of that reflection. And now, the buyback from the Tinker, but what are they really even hoping to accomplish to this? Spike Carapace. Well, Navi needs something. They need a miracle, and they still have Sunder available. Blink forward from Slozhniy means that he's just going to be able to blink forward for the hit onto Dendi. It's going to be a dieback. Nowhere left to go. Pulled inside the base. It doesn't end up mattering, and the Sunder comes out. The turn on to Crystallize. They do manage to bring down that Terror Blade. Oh, God.
25-minute game. That is probably one of the poorest Tinkers I've ever seen in my life. It is, we'll say it's struggle.
Yeah.
That's the word we'll use.
All right, they're splitting up right now, thinking about going forward for this Luna, and they're able to find the catch there onto the next assassin, keeping it back from the Luna. Are they trying to fight this right now? No Tinker available, and they're just losing heroes left, right, and center. They managed to take down the Nyx Assassin, but it's the most Pyrrhic of victories as Crystallize trying to take down this DP. Not gonna happen. 3 more dead. General just says, leave me alone. And now Rubik is still in Dark Rift. Don't know if he's gonna be able to do anything with that, but nonetheless, holy man, this is completely fallen out of control.
Yeah, honestly, like going back to the beginning of the game, I think so well. You take away your entire ability to give that economic advantage to your team by going aggro, and they're gonna find Dendi again here.
Yeah, the swap away, trying to keep Dendi alive, but he has just not been able to play Dota, and there's going to be the Guardian Angel out as well. Buyback from the Vengeful Spirit. Double Pit of Malice, rarely seen, but very impactful now, as then he's going to try and do whatever spam he possibly can. It is so hard to fight into this lineup, though, and, well, they're starting to burst through that Omni Knife with the BKB, the turnaround. They're running forward. Navi are not able to deal with this damage coming from the Metamorphosis TB. And Malice is down again, so maybe this is actually going to end up working out for them. Okay, Slozhniy low and gonna die. Have Navi been able to turn it? They take down 2. Now look, falling to this Radiant team. They're looking for anything at all. The Pit of Malice dropped down for both teams, and well, now the Eclipse is out as well, but the stolen Eclipse, Yume trying to run. He's still living through that one for the moment as they're starting to deal the damage that they can. Slozhniy Well, Crystallize, they're actually able to bring down the Terrorblade. What? Navi are doing it, and they're able to get it. No, the swap away. The DP ends up taking the Aegis. Oh, God. The turn. It is still going to be the DP down. But with everybody else coming in now, and the Pit of Malice dropped onto 3, she's going to try and live through the Yule Scepter. It's looking okay. Navi actually make that work.
I mean,
they might actually be able to get this.
No, they gotta run. They absolutely have to run. They will get murdered by a Terrorblade with meta if they do not run.
Okay.
He has BKB, Blink, and meta. He has everything up. Yeah, they 100% need to leave.
I was looking for the silver line. It's just not going to happen, apparently. They can't get it. Oh, no. And now they're not able to run away with all their heroes, so they're going to lose Lil. Do they lose LeBron as well? Most likely, yes. And Pale, somehow that hits. And he goes down.
Yeah, the reason why the fight in the Roche pit goes so well is because he got killed immediately. So he's sitting at like no HP because he was tanking Roshan and such, and then he just gets beat down before he can get Sunder off. No BKB, no meta, no nothing. So knowing that all that's up, you would be foolish to fight into that high ground if you were Navi.
Dendi is silenced and is running away from this Death Prophet Impale to try and keep his buddy alive. Now looking forward, they blow out and take down the Lil ET,
so
who
he
just fought back
and died in like 1 second.
Oh no, and now they've got themselves another Crystallize. He needs to fight, he needs to do something, but it is a lot of damage coming from this Terrorblade, and he still is holding on to that Thunder. Crystallize does have cheese. They're sort of waiting to see if he can get it off in time. It's not going to be there though. The BKB had worn off, and they blow up the Luna before the cheese gets off. She doesn't have buyback. They do a buyback on the Underlord, but this is the hardest hold in the world.
I mean, I don't know if they're going to be able to do this without the help of the ET.
So, General, again, he doesn't really have great answers either. They've got the Radiance Burn that's constantly going. 2 lanes of racks down.
Like, the TD is still going to be taking a ton of damage, too.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. So the movement here, the rest of the Radiant, although are they walking into a little bit of a trap? They're going to throw out the Earth Splitter, the Stomp to follow as well. They don't manage to get it off though, and now the Reflection is out. Crystallize is dying so rapidly to his own illusion. Now ends up eating the cheese, trying to turn and run. They have the Dark Rift. Are they going to be able to get everybody out? Just barely. They do lose LeBron. But my word. Dendi also goes down. They couldn't get them all out.
Yeah, there's no buyback. This is most likely Megas.
DP still has a little bit of duration left on the Exorcism, but even if she didn't, it's still just so much damage out from these guys. Metamorphosis just now popped for that Terrorblade. All he needed to commit was the Reflection earlier. Crystallize trying to stop this pressure and doing a good bit of damage. Pit of Malice is continuing to go down. The Sunder is out. So no more Sunder for this fight, most likely. And Pale does not come out there from the Nyx Assassin to try and stop it, but the pressure continues to mount, and another Reflection onto Luna, still dealing the damage. Terrorblade trying to burst through these barracks. They're still keeping him at bay. And General can keep spamming out with Firestorm, but the mana burn from the Nyx Assassin means that he can't even get that out, really. The Impale not going to connect, Force Staff away. They're still losing these buildings too quickly, and they do manage to bring down the Omni Knight, but the real terror is the range racks finally going down. Mega creeps are up, and it only happens.
How much money has he got right now? Oh, he still needs a lot more. Never mind. Yeah, he's definitely not going to get it in time.
I mean, they've got a lot of wave push. They got a lot of ways to try and stall out this game. General apparently having a little bit of fun. Maybe thinking about the next game.
I think that Navi already know like why they lost this game. I think that when you've been playing together for a decent amount of time, you can just be like, all right, maybe that aggro try was just not the play.
And this pressure coming out. Reflection again, dealing a good amount of damage, although Luna was not caught in it, and the turning to fight. Crystallize wants to do whatever he can. BKB is going to start to wear low, though, and my God, the Metamorphist. Oh, they get the lift up. He's not able to get the Eclipse out. Crystallize dead. No buyback. If it wasn't clear already, this game is feeling in the bag for the Radiant team. SM as they turn now onto General. Buyback on the Tinker. maybe a hope and a prayer of somehow lasting this out a little bit longer, but they've got him caught. There's going to be the spike. Carapace, GG is called as Navi lose game number 2 and SM making it work for themselves.
Yeah, very impressive stuff. I thought the itemization on the TV, like everyone pretty much knew what their job was. And the part in the game that really kind of sealed it for
what they feel they need to do. If history is any indication, it's going to be like the 5-man, just based off of how they like.
Yeah,
slozhniy is deep.
They're both going for the lane pull. They don't like. Obviously, he doesn't want to. Oh, he missed the wave. That's even worse. Okay, that's real.
That's not great. Oh, got it. He got arrowed. Oh no. Oh, Abba. They give the kill over to Crystallize.
My team, because I don't have to play, you know, freaking whack-a-mole with creep waves to have a game.
Right.
I can just have my Chen give me the EXP.
Maybe I should start spamming Chen in my pubs.
Just be ready to get flamed a lot if you don't play Chen.
Okay, I'm with you. That's fair. Yume, again, hitting some damage here onto Lil. It's a lot of damage. The pendants comes afterwards, actually, and Miss Coil almost enough. They take down Lil.
I can't believe they actually got him there. I guess it's because, yeah, he went for the 1-0-1 build again, so he doesn't have Scorched Earth. They're going to find a kill in mid, though, on the Bane.
They're gonna
I guess the Venge is still decent CS.
Oh, if they kill off all these creeps here, the stun, the damage, Dendy in trouble and dead.
All right.
Okay.
I mean, he definitely stayed way too long, but especially considering the fact that he knew his support wasn't there. So maybe he just wasn't expecting an immediate TP back to the lane. Bottom 2, TP attempt.
Oh, gonna go down. That was a long TP, it felt like. Tough stuff to keep our eyes on. I guess that's the other thing that we'll need to sort of think about in this game is how it all ends up working out. Doom gonna eat a creep again, and Lil starting to take some damage. He is falling rather rapidly. They got body blocks as well, and a brain sap for the kill.
I just like the idea that he picks the hero specifically to run around and just eat the Chen's creeps. He's done it, what, like 3 times now?
It's really a public service, if you think about it. Bane spots out Lil. Magic missile minus armor down to -2. Actually, these Bane right clicks are gonna hurt. Now they've got the pendants to follow. Lil dead and gone. Now can they find any other type of turnaround? They're actually pulling in the creeps a little bit closer. You may start to follow. He is gonna die, but they take down the Witch Doctor in turn, and now General trying to run away. They're gonna have the Thunderclap back up again in 5 seconds. He has a Burrow Strike if he wants to get out of here, but nice little sandstorm to make his escape.
What's your counterplay to just going invisible? I guess apparently there isn't one.
Oh, there it is. I got the Sentry Ward down and, well, baited out 100 gold.
Dude, this Bane he's getting fat, dude. He's got 4 kills now. He's almost got Arcane Boots at 6 minutes. This is the dream Bane game.
Bane, not usually
Courier?
known for
Courier? What? Jesus.
Oh god, and now Visage left alone. Yep, that's a problem. slozhniy ends up going down 2 over to the...
He's paying it out. He wants someone to TP so he can fight this. He's got 3 Burrow and Epi.
Just outside of range. He's gonna pull the creep wave back now, and now, oh, he's gonna be so upset about that Burrow Strike. Maybe a turnaround here. They take down the Bane. Can this work out? Yume is going to fall as well. I thought that nobody was gonna show up to that one, but this might be the death of the Visage if he steps too far forward.
By the way, did you say Chen birds?
Yes, I did. Don't worry about it.
I wasn't sure. It's, you know, we're on that tired thing now where you start to like hear things, but
of course. Oh god, what am I doing?
Oh, this is a very dead Venge. Stun into okay, no, he's dead. He got the arrow. That was a tough one. Can't really get away from that.
They lost one of the Chen birds. See, I did it that time for realsies. But it's going to be an arrow now onto Abba, and he is dead again. Lordy, Draskell, Navi
does stuff, and you know when Navi play the game, I often like to see them have General get that type of hero, and they're just running that mid right now.
a two-person stun, but they still are able to take down. And oh, Bane living for the moment. Maledict is still going to do too much to him though. And General, in the meantime, he's somehow still able to live through this. They turn it around onto the bench. Oh God. Well played indeed. They are owning.
The core player. And you can see like the results speak for themselves.
They got Epi here on Sand King, and they've got themselves the dead Visage, I believe, as he is gonna fall. They burn through all those stacks of Gravekeepers
set up before he makes something happen, but the movement from Navi is just too quick. Like, he can't keep up with what's going on right now.
Burrow strike onto Bane, and he doesn't have really anywhere left to go. He's gonna try and live with the brain sap, but I don't think it was there. Oh, Fiend's Grip. Maybe a turnaround here. They do take down the Mirana, and Bane, somehow living through all of that, does finally fall. And now the Epicenter onto the Vengeful Spirit. The turnaround, he does have a stun to follow this, and they're actually able to make something of this. Navi's starting to fall here, General. Goes Sandstorm, runs, I believe, back up again now. If they take this fight, it could end up turning south. It depends on if Visage can live through it. So Visage starting to fall. They have the Maledict onto him. The 3% stun though. Now the swamp back in. They've got themselves the sniper. He should fall, but can they find any more afterwards? Did he actually living through this? They don't have enough damage, and the Moonlight Shadow keeps him alive. Now the Doom is out onto... Who'd they Doom? Well, regardless, Chen is dead. And it was the Doom onto the Vengeful Spirit who was starting to fall.
Yeah.
3 dead. They lose Dendi, but they take down a lot in turn. These Visage Birds are starting to actually get enough. Or they get the Witch Doctor as well.
So maybe not like the best trade in the world for Navi, but they're still kind of feeling themselves. They got a pretty good lead at the moment. And they got a, oh wow, that range. Okay.
They caught him. The Stomp, follow it up. Brain Sap. Ooh.
There's another lead, alright. Lift here. Oh, Epi is up though, and they just wasted their vision spell.
Oh, scary stuff. Burrow strike through. They decide to focus the Visage, who gets Nightmare and Aphotic shielded, and he is still living here. They are turning it now. General gonna start to take some damage, but Sniper showed up. Oh my god, the damage. It's gonna be so significant, and that's gonna be a dead Vengeful Spirit. They take down the Abba as well. They keep their Visage alive, but they lost a lot.
You know, to be
Sand King, they're gonna look to try and scout him out here, and they do find General. This is a big pickup. Swap back, but the Burrow away. Not sure if that swap was necessary, and in fact, the rest of the heroes coming in, they managed to take him down.
their work cut out for them though. Like, this is the kind of game where you can literally never be happy until you like just crushed it. He's gonna go for a grip.
Lola's moving in as well. They're trying to get this stunned before they're able to break it. Crystallize does manage to get away. But, yeah. Another sleep here, used onto Witch Doctor, and they have a grip available if they want to use it. Doom is moving in yet again, but the stun's going to be there, and a quick and easy pick off. Bane again, picking that one. Smoke up from General, going to hide in the trees, ready for an epicenter. This time looking for it to not be canceled. There's going to be the epi out. Burrow onto two. The pipe is still there, making them live though, and the Doom comes out. But again, this is the Aegis Vengeful Spirit. She's coming back in 1 second here, and LeBron, Death Ward just laying in right there to the Abaddon. Not the greatest target in the world. The Root's going to be there as well to swap away. That's what you get for taking my kills earlier. As Bane nightmared, Brain Sap still trying to live, but it's not going to be enough. And now instead it's Soshlo, who doesn't have his ulti anymore, going to get hit with that one, and Aphotic Shield keeps him alive, but not long enough. He pops. And the send.
This is it's not necessarily like the last chance they have, but it's a very good one if they can make some use of it. Looks like they're not gonna push the. I think they should just back, honestly.
Oh god. That's a lot of damage. Epicenter comes through though, again onto two. They're trying to run away, resummon on the birds, but they're already almost dropped as they're trying to bring them down. There's the Yule Scepter to turn this one as well. Sniper's still dealing all the damage in the background that he could possibly want. Another burst strike through there. They're not enough healing in the world, and Abba also going to be doomed. They buy back on Chen for the Hand of God. That's not bad. LeBron might have gone too far. Is this going to work out for them, though? Navi's still streaming forward, and no more Abba ulti means that he might end up going down to this one. Does have a Aphotic Shield, and that's going to be living for the moment. In general, now walking out as well. They're trying to back out. Visage Birds turn now onto LeBron. He is taking a lot of that damage. Another Burrow strike from General with the Sandstorm, and that might finally be enough as Lil is going to lose and rather take down that Visage. Oh, man.
Yeah, they're going to lose the Chen, too. Crystallize picks him off.
There's just so much magical damage that I don't know. I feel like they need like BKBs or something, and that's not even really that viable as the chase forward. They want to find somebody. It's a grip onto Lil. The rest of Navi retreating. They're going to leave one for the Wolves and get out.
Clockworking, you know, they didn't get their hands on it because they got banned, but that's like the type of situation where you want a hero like that.
Well, they find themselves a Bane. It's about the best you could hope for if you're Radiant as far as heroes to go down.
I very rarely see snipers take that talent.
Oh, this is big though. Do they decide to go on to Dendy here?
The sniper's got a DD. The sniper's got a freaking DD. You need to get... are they actually... They don't even care. Are they gonna go?
And to God, they're showing up. They get the snipe. This Burrow strike is through onto 2, but they do manage to get the Roche. They're actually taking down General. He's gone. Now the swap. They're trying to take down the sniper. Running away is Dendy. He's going to be able to escape from that initiation. And now they don't have any other controlling mechanisms for him as the Doom is there onto the Visage. And Witch Doctor starting to fall low as well. They're actually looking okay in this fight.
That wave.
Unfortunately, it's their only wave because General is going to be there to cut the second one. They got to get it, and the shrapnel DPS, they got to pipe these creeps. They got to do something to keep them alive.
They got 2 pipes, man. They're going hard right now.
Pipe 2, electric boogaloo. As the creeps are falling, swap back. Almost catching a good bit of damage there onto the Witch Doctor, and still they don't have an answer for the sniper. They don't have a swap. They don't have anything. Witch Doctor ulted is down as well. They burn through the Aegis, the epicenter. They're all starting to fall. Oh man, and now Venge left completely alone is gonna fall. They get the Doom down as well, so there's not gonna be any way for this Visage out of here. Has the cheese, but obviously can't use it, and they are all gonna die. Abaddon is just delaying the inevitable. He's not even gonna be able to get any type of a kill there onto Dendy. They're all dead. Rascal, it hurts. Gonna maybe close out here. Sniper is standing so far back right now, and the tower is just going to drop. Double catapult wave, why not? The Nightmare combo together with the magic missile, not always the most classic of combos. And Navi looking very, very good in this one, and now Venge might have gone a bit too far. All she wants to do is swap the sniper, but it's not happening. And continuing to just assault these lanes. Arrow hits onto Bane. But they're fine. Wait for the next wave.
Yeah, this is brutal.
Over.
Dude,
they're all running.
3 catapults. Look at the catapult army right now. This is it right here.
All right, going in for it. They've got 4 because they got 1 that's their own creeps. And actually, they do find a stun there onto Dendy, but not going to go for any more. All the catapults hitting with extra attack speed because of Curse of Avernus. On the back lines, though, they found the Doom onto the Visage. And, well, now the Witch Doctor caught for the moment. Hand of God as well. They might be able to do something, but the damage is so significant. Pops the cheese for the Venge, still living. They're actually fairly survivable here, but with the epicenter out, it might finally be too much. They lose 2 of their cores, the last one running away. And it is going to be Navi remaining victorious. But they got that freaking tower. GG called.
They got their tier 3. That's a moral victory right there, Gabe. We take those. That was pretty rough to watch the last couple of pushes because it's so obvious, and you know you're playing in a competitive game and you probably